Hey, what's up, everybody? It's D with D's Tackle Box. I wanted to sit here and talk to you about a specific lure model today that I was cleaning up a while ago. And I thought, I haven't seen a lot of info on these, and I don't see a lot of people that are usually talking about these. But I thought it would be important to let you guys know a little difference in these, that if you're out there looking for lures like we do, and you find some, you can check them out and see which ones are the older ones, which ones are the newer ones, and that way you know what you're adding to your collection, or if you're picking up stuff to sell, you know which ones are worth what. So let me start with by introducing you guys to the original model of these, which was made from 1957 through like 1970s, and these are Heddon's Dying Flutter spooks. And if you notice, look at the little propellers on them, little round propellers. They look pretty cool. There's a couple of them that you can see. Well, actually, this is a different one. This one here. There's your green shad. Look at those little tiny propellers. I'm not used to them like that. I'll show you which ones are the ones that I use. This is another very important thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So when you're out there looking for lures and you find something like this, let's say you find something next to it and it looks just like this. So you're looking at both of these and you're like, man, which one's older? Well, take notice of this here. On this guy, let me see if I can angle it on there. You can see right at that midsection, it's got a seam, and it runs all the way around the body, so it's like two pieces put together. So when you look at this piece here, that is your tail that differentiates from this. See, this guy has that seam right there, you can see it. Here's the black part right here, you can see the seam. This one runs horizontally. These are your newer stuff. If you're looking for your classic older ones, this is the model that was made from 1957 through like 1964 or something like that, and or 1974, I believe, was the last time that they made this. These right here had the round propellers like we noticed, but look, the ones that were also made all the way from like 65 through 70, 74 were these with these propellers. Now these are also considered older ones. Let me see if I can tune this color down a little bit here so that y'all can see the seam. Darken up the picture here. Can y'all see the seam there? Right there at the belly? There you go. Right there. That seam right there is what tells you, and you can see it even better on this one that's already breaking up. There's the seam. That tells you these are your older Heddon Dying Flutters. But I wanted to show y'all something special, because this one here is also a Dying Flutter. But this is your original 1960 through 63. I think only 3 years. This one was made with this propeller just like that. You see that? It's got this really cool old-fashioned propeller on that. Nothing on the front. And that is your Heddon Dying Flutter. But this is your model 9207, and this one over here is your 9200, the Dying Quivers. Where you at? Right here. Present 9200. See the seam? You can see that right there. This one doesn't have any propellers. This one is your Heddon Dying Quiver. Very awesome lures. Here's your 1960, 61, 62, 63 with the cool props. These I think were made for a lot longer, like from 1955 probably to like 65, 10-year run. These are pretty cool. And we also have some of the wooden ones. Check this out. What do you think about that? So I have to have more information in regards to this still, because this is an actual wooden Heddon Dying Flutter, but I don't remember when they made this one. So I'm gonna look that up and learn a little bit more about that. But that's my favorite color. Here comes in 1970s baby bass right there. All of the ones that have that sharper propeller, as opposed to these that have this round propeller, these are all from like mid 60s through mid 70s, which is I think like up until like 1974 or something like that. This one right here is my favorite color on these. It's pretty cool. That one and the frog. And this is your earlier ones, 1957 through 64. And these are the ones that have the vertical lines as well. On these, you can feel them, but you can't see them as much. But either way, if you guys are out there looking for Heddon lures and you want to get into something different, the Heddon Dying Flutter, Heddon Dying Quiver are also some lures to look at if you're doing topwater stuff. I personally enjoy fishing with these, and I'm gonna pull a couple of these out and take them and see what we can find today. Y'all have fun and stay tuned for next time.